going, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maddison Hill, and yes, it's time for another Pop Off with Maddison. For today's Pop Off, I'm going to be talking all about Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker because, you guys, something happened recently, and once again, people are starting to question if whether or not Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker actually got engaged. And I can't lie to you guys, I am including myself in that category because I have absolutely no idea what's going on. First of all, there's this recent Instagram live that Alabama Barker, aka Travis Barker's daughter, did, where she went ahead and called Kourtney Kardashian her stepmom. Obviously, that's turning a lot of heads. Then, to make that even more interesting, we have a new report from Us Magazine about Travis Barker and his ex Shanna co-parenting relationship. Apparently, it's non-existent at this point, so obviously we need to discuss that. Then, we've also got to talk about Scott Disick because, you guys, he posted a picture of him and Amelia Hamlin, and he is getting trolled so freaking hard, and honestly, I just feel like, you know, we needed a dose of Scott Disick tea. Clearly, as you guys can tell, there is a ton that we need to discuss, so let's not waste any more time and get to unwrapping these Kourtney and Travis facts. Alright, so for those of you who aren't caught up on what's been happening with Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker lately, let me give you a quick recap. So throwback to last week, these two stirred up a ton of engagement and marriage rumors after their most recent trip to Las Vegas. Kourtney's hairstylist had a post involving Kourtney and Travis on his Instagram where he talked about people tying the knot in Vegas, and then Kourtney went ahead and followed that up on her own Instagram where she captioned a bunch of photos saying what happens in Vegas. On top of that, Travis Barker's daughter Alabama also posted a photo of Kourtney and Travis on her Instagram story from that Las Vegas trip, and she captioned it saying, "So happy for you guys." Shortly after these social media posts really started going viral and people really started going wild talking about Kourtney and Travis being engaged or married, sources spoke to TMZ and made it clear that Travis did not put a ring on Kourtney's finger while the two were in Las Vegas, but they made sure to say that Travis hasn't put a ring on Kourtney's finger yet. Now, after everything that went down last week, all of those social media posts, sources speaking to TMZ, I absolutely sat right up here and told you guys I did not believe that Kourtney and Travis got engaged or married in Las Vegas. However, with this new information, now I honestly don't know what to believe. So kicking off the fresh tea, earlier this week, Alabama Barker started gaining a lot of attention for an Instagram live that she did recently. She was on Instagram Live playing a game of Never Have I Ever with some of her friends, and while the game started sans tea, let me tell you, eventually it brought all the tea. Now, for those of you who have never played the game Never Have I Ever, let me give you a quick rundown of how it works. Basically, you start with your fingers up, then players go around and say things that they've never done. If you have done one of those things, then you put your finger down. So now that you know how Never Have I Ever works, during the game on Alabama's Instagram Live, one of her friends said, "Never have I ever met the Kardashians." Obviously, Alabama had to put her finger down and then listen to what she said.
Nah, I never met the Kardashians.
Never met the Kardashians.
Oh, she did that. That's why they said that.
Never I slapped somebody.
Yep, you heard that right. She said, "That's my stepmom," as in Kourtney Kardashian is her stepmom, not her dad's girlfriend. Now, in addition to that bombshell that Alabama seemingly accidentally dropped on her Instagram Live, we also have this new report from Us Magazine that's giving us an update on how Travis Barker and Shanna co-parenting relationship is going. Spoiler alert, it's going really bad. Like, really, really, really bad. In fact, this Us Magazine source said, quote, "Their co-parenting relationship has hit rock bottom." Us Magazine pointed out that back in February, Travis and Shanna were actually in a good place when it came to co-parenting, but keep in mind this is just when him and Kourtney started dating and just when they went Instagram official. However, now it's clearly taken a very drastic turn for the worse. Regardless, though, a separate source told Us Magazine that Shanna, quote, "wishes Travis all the best." Now, while Shanna appears to be struggling with Kourtney and Travis's relationship and the impact that relationship is having on her family, Scott Disick, on the other hand, is just chilling and getting trolled. Recently, Scott Disick posted a new photo of him and his 20-year-old girlfriend, Amelia Hamlin, and you guys, the trolling was absolutely out of control. People were pointing out the age difference, people were calling them dad and daughter, and some people even went as far to say that Amelia Hamlin looked like Kylie. I don't know, all of those comments make me cringe, literally every single one of them. I hate it all, but honestly, Scott Disick brings it on himself, so I don't feel bad. Okay, clearly I am ready to pop off about all of this, so let's go ahead and get to that chambong because honestly, your girl needs it. Alright, so first of all, let's talk about Alabama Barker's Instagram Live because honestly, you guys, I don't know what to think. As of last week, I was fully convinced that Kourtney and Travis were not engaged or married, but now I don't know. Why would Alabama call Kourtney her stepmom if her and Travis weren't engaged or married? I mean, I guess it could be a term of endearment, or maybe she's already calling her that because she knows it's inevitable. She knows it's gonna happen one day. But still, calling someone your stepmom before they're officially your stepmom just feels a little bit odd to me, especially because after she says it, you can tell that she's like, oh, quick, let's move on. It's almost like she wasn't supposed to say it, but she did, and she was hoping they could just move on really quick before anybody noticed. But too late, Alabama, we all noticed. I don't know, you guys, something about it is just really freaking fishy to me. Then on top of that, we have that Us Magazine report about Shanna and Travis's co-parenting relationship being rock bottom. Like, obviously we knew it was bad. Shanna has been causing a lot of freaking drama since Kourtney and Travis got together in the first place. I mean, hello, we all remember that accusation that the reason her and Travis's marriage ended is because he had an affair with Kim Kardashian. Like, obviously Shanna has been causing a lot of drama for Kourtney and Travis, but I will say we never heard that their co-parenting relationship was terrible until now. So is it possible that the thing that made their co-parenting relationship go from okay to non-existent is a Travis and Kourtney engagement or marriage? I mean, the possibility is there. You guys, I am truly mind-boggled. On one hand, I believe the sources who spoke to TMZ and said that Travis didn't put a ring on Kourtney's finger in Vegas, and I also believe that on some level, Mama Chris would not be here for her oldest daughter getting engaged in Las Vegas or having an impromptu marriage in Vegas. But then on the other hand, this is Kourtney we're talking about, and I can also see her giving everybody the middle finger and being like, this is what I want to do, this is what I'm doing, I'm happy, leave me alone, this is my life. So truly, I feel like these rumors could go either way. I honestly don't know what to believe at this point. I feel like my belief changes day to day, but the one thing I do know for sure is that I am very invested in this situation. We've been following it from the beginning, and now I have to know what's going to happen. And honestly, regardless of whether or not went down in Vegas, like, let's go on the assumption that the TMZ source is correct and they didn't get engaged or married. I do believe at some point they are going to take their relationship there. I do believe at some point they're going to make a permanent commitment to one another. Now, whether or not that happened a couple weeks ago or whether or not it didn't, I don't know, but I do know that Kourtney and Travis are going strong. They're definitely obsessed with each other, and clearly their kids are also on board with their relationship. Meanwhile, I think that Shanna and Travis's relationship is only going to get worse, which sadly, I think her relationship with her kids is only going to get worse. And also when you look at Scott Disick, I mean, we know him and Kourtney are barely talking as it is. They only talk reportedly when it comes to the children. But I also feel like Scott Disick is sadly just going to continue to fill the void of Kourtney with these younger women by dating younger women. It's freaking cringy. I wish he wouldn't do it, but unfortunately, he's kind of starting a pattern. And while it might not be a good pattern, it's a pattern. All right, you guys, that is all the tea I have for you on Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker, and of course, Shanna Moakler and Scott Disick as well. I want to hear all your thoughts and feels on everything we talked about down below. While you're at it, please give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and don't forget that notification bell. For more content, make sure you follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. And of course, don't forget to check my channel throughout the day for my YouTube shorts. And also, while you guys are at it, don't forget to check out my merch store at houseofhill.com. I know I owe you guys some merch, and I am working on it. Just give me a little bit of time. I got a lot going on right now, a lot happening right here. So just bear with me. I hear you. And yes, I'm just so appreciative of you guys. You guys are truly the freaking best. And I am beyond lucky to have the best people on the internet in the House of Hill. Truly, you guys are amazing. All right, you guys, thank you so much again. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.